Hey guys, it's Max Power here with another review. This time I have the Twilight Zone Mystic Seer replica by a company named Biff Bang Pow. Now, I have actually two versions of this. They did make a couple variants of this piece. The one that I have is the all red. That means the body is red, the top head is red. And then I have the classic version, which is the black and white. So the top is black and white or gray color, and the body is kind of a gray and black color. So what's the biggest difference other than the color variant? Well, the all red one is the signature edition. And this one is not. This is just the regular edition. If you don't know much about these pieces, here's a little bit of information about it. It was a 1960 show. This happened to be episode 43. The title is Nick of Time, starring of none other than William Shatner. So that's what made this piece kind of a nice piece, at least for me. The box itself is both the different color here. Pretty much identical except for the color variation. They both have the same information on the sides. There it is, that's the color. And then there's the red one. Alright, now let's get to the actual replicas here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put my camera here onto the tripod. There you go. So this is what the two pieces look like. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are out there are big fans of the Twilight Zone, but I love the Twilight Zone. I can spend a whole day just listening to the episodes in the background, or just watching it when there's a marathon, or just putting it on Netflix. So I really like this piece. I have to say it's not 100% true to the source material. I did have a picture here of a little bit of a picture of the episode that the source material is from. As you can see, William Shatner is there, very young William Shatner in this episode. Here's where the difference is primarily. I mean, they got the box down pretty good. But the head sculpt is where it's kind of different. As you can see, the head sculpt on the episode is not quite what you get on the replica. The head seems to be a little bit more, or the chin seems to be a little bit more elongated from the bottom, and then I think the ears a little bit bigger. The overall sculpting is very different. Something that I'm not sure they just couldn't replicate, or maybe they didn't want to replicate. I'm not too sure, but it's just off. Not a whole bunch, but enough to be noticeable. And the reason they made several variants of this piece as far as colors is concerned is that I think it's Fox, or I'm not sure, CBS I think is the one that owns the rights to the Twilight Zone. They claim, and William Shatner also claims, that they don't know what color the actual napkin holder was when they did the filming. As you know, back in the day, when they wanted to represent a certain color on screen, because it was black and white, they actually had to have a whole different color scheme just for it to appear a certain color. So they don't know exactly what color the napkin holder was, or the head of the prop. So that's why they came out with very many different variants of this. There's one where the body is red, the head is cream. There's one that's all red just like this, and then another one where it's I think it's red and cream. Yeah. So there's many different ones. You can actually get those. They're still available. There are no more signed ones left. I was lucky enough to get the one signed. I really wanted to get the black and white one signed, but I just couldn't. They were asking for too much money, and so I just I couldn't come up with it. And I got the best I could do was come up with or get the non-signed one. This one became available on sale, and it is a signed one, so I really lucked out and just went for it. All right, again, these two pieces are identical. There is no difference between them. The only difference is, other than the color, is that one is signed and one is not. So I'll show you on the red version here. Okay, and this is actually what you're paying for. I guess, hold on, let me bring it up here because I can't get the camera to catch it very well. That's it. That little plaque is costs you quite a bit of money just because it has Mr. William Shatner himself, his signature. This is number 22 of the edition. And that is the only difference between the pieces that has that little plaque. I think it would have been a better touch if he would have signed well, he did hand sign those plaques, but I would have liked the signature to be on the actual replica, as like if you were to go and take it to him and he would sign it for you. But unfortunately, that's not the case. They were signed on a plaque and then put on to the prop itself. All right. That one I really don't do much with. I kind of have it on display, but I don't do much. This is primarily the one that I opened and took out everything that it came with. Let's look at the head. The head bobbles. Although on the red piece, I think the bobbling is a little bit better. A little bit more loose. He has the little diamond piece for the eye. The wording is done nicely. These are glittered. There's some glitter, glue and glitter on here. The lever. This is a working prop, guys, so it actually works. So just like in the TV show, it would spit out some fortunes. It does come with some keys. The keys actually open up right here, so you can go ahead and get your change back from there. The back piece, as you can see, I put napkins on this one, so it is a working napkin holder as well. Back here is where you put the fortunes. There you go. You put the fortunes right in there. There's a slot. So here are some of the fortunes that it comes with. Excuse me. This is right out of the TV episode. This is exactly what it spits out when William Shatner puts in his penny. It has already been taken care of. It's quite possible. Oops. That's up to you to find out. It has been decided in your favor. So that was really a nice touch that they did. It just being a working prop. So most things that you get as a prop, it's a prop, so it doesn't do anything, or it's non-working. So we'll give it a shot right here. I do have a penny. I can go ahead and put it in the slot. All right, pull the lever. And sure enough, there's the fortune, just like in the TV show. Take it out, and here is your fortune. It has already been taken care of, so just like in the movie, just like in the TV show. So if you haven't checked out the TV show and that specific episode, I encourage you to do it. Twilight Zone is really a very good show for its time. I think it's ahead of its time. And you can check out the number 43, Nick of Time, with a young William Shatner, and see what it's all about. Very happy with this piece, although not 100% true to the source as far as the head sculpt is concerned. It is a nice prop, working prop. As far as edition goes, I believe that the red version here, I'm going to show you here. That's one of those ones. Well, anyway, it's 22 out of 100, so only 100 were signed by William Shatner. And then the other version, which is the black and white, the non-signed edition was 44 out of 100. The signature black and white one, I believe they did only 50, so that one's a little bit more rare. But again, I'm happy that I got the black and white one, even though it's not signed. I'm really, really happy that I got the red version, which is signed by William Shatner. So maybe when he comes to the convention center here and he's put on the bill to be there to sign, I'll take my black and white one, see if I can get it signed by him. So, all right, guys, that's my review of the Mystic Seer. Thanks to all the subscribers out there and viewers. I appreciate you taking a look at my videos, and I will see you soon. Bye.